Hey guys, Aaron Higgins here from New England Fire Cookin. Welcome back and welcome to this cook. This is gonna be a really awesome one. I've got this beautiful A5 Hokkaido Wagyu strip loin here. I purchased this from the Wagyu shop. Really good company to work with. Their packaging was great and they shipped it to you overnight. Runs you a pretty penny, but had to try it. Just absolutely had to try it. I've had American Wagyu and now I just wanna go right to the very top. And this is A5 Japanese Wagyu. It rated 8 on the BMS scale, and this is gonna be absolutely incredible. We're firing up the Weber kettle today with a cast iron pan, but first I wanna get it seasoned. So to season this, we're talking simplicity. I mean, really simple. Nothing fancy on this. I want to taste the beef flavor in the steak. So I'm coming across with some kosher salt. And some black pepper. I'm just gonna give that a quick pat. I'm gonna flip this bad boy over. I'm gonna do the same treatment on this side. The marbling in the steak is absolutely incredible. And that's how you know you get a really good piece of Wagyu. You look for that marbling. Kind of like USDA Prime. In the US, the marbling's really good. The American Wagyu, the marbling is definitely kicked up a notch, but on the A5, it's just absolutely unbelievable. A little bit more black pepper. Okay, I'm gonna let this steak hang out for just a second. We're gonna get this cast iron hot. We'll see you down at the grill. Okay, so I got a screaming hot bed of royal oak lump charcoal, and I got my cast iron skillet right on top. Before I throw the steak on, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a tiny little splash of olive oil. Really don't need much at all. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this steak on. This steak is gonna cook very quickly. Get it closed for about 45 seconds. Okay, it's been about 45 seconds. Time to give this a flip. Look at that crust. That is absolutely beautiful. The steak's gonna be good. About another 30 seconds and we should be in good shape. Okay, folks, it's been another 30 seconds. And now it's time to get this steak off this cast iron and let it rest. Gotta let it rest at least about 5 minutes. Okay, guys, here we are. We got this Wagyu steak right on this cutting board and we let it rest about 5 minutes. And I'm not waiting any longer. I'm not waiting any longer. Really quick recap. Piece of Wagyu steak, strip loin from the Wagyu shop, A5. All we did was let it come up to room temperature, hit it with a little bit of kosher salt, black pepper on both sides, and then fired up the Weber grill with some royal oak lump charcoal, got a cast iron skillet screaming hot, gave it a little dab of olive oil, and got it on there for 30 to 45 seconds aside. And then that was it. Let it rest for 5 minutes. And now I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna see how this dowel strung boning knife does with A5 Wagyu. And see how we do here. And this knife's going through this steak like the steak's not even there. Gotta say, that is one nice looking piece of meat. I'm gonna cut this into a strip here and see how we do. Here goes. Oh my goodness. Holy smokes. This is absolutely exquisite. This is the best steak I've ever had, hands down. Just that one bite is still lingering all over the inside of my mouth. That is a flavor that just sticks with you. This is so absolutely incredible. I've never had anything like this. A newborn baby could eat this. There's like almost no chewing to it at all. That is so incredibly tender. And this is right around medium rare, which is just how I like it. I certainly wouldn't take it over this. I wouldn't go above medium rare at all. This is just absolutely incredible, you guys. I'm gonna see how this outside bite is. You know, the fat is just completely melt in your mouth. There's nothing tough on this steak. It's just a totally different steak delivery system, I guess you could say. I'm just at a loss. It's like an indescribable flavor, this A5 Wagyu. It's just the best you're ever going to have. It's the best you're ever going to have. So if you've never tried it, or you're on the fence about trying it, I'm telling you right now, for once in your life, at least once in your life, give it a shot. And fellas, with Valentine's Day coming up, I know we still have COVID going on. I know restaurants are, you know, sketchy about dine-in. Some of them are just doing takeout only. Some of them have limited seating. Tell you what, spend the money on a nice piece of Wagyu like this. In a restaurant, they'll serve this by the ounce, okay? This is 10 ounces. So spend the money on it, fire up your grill, cook a nice dinner at home, and kick back and relax. You don't have to go out, and quite honestly, you're gonna be spending just about the same as you would out at some run-of-the-mill restaurant as you are on the best piece of steak that you're ever going to eat in your life. Ever going to eat in your life, hands down. That's all I can say. It's the best you're ever gonna have. It is the absolute best you're ever gonna have. Folks, listen, if you like what you see here and you like what we're doing, give us a subscribe, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you next time.